Hey guys, Projekt Reaps here, and I've just been doing my best to bring you every single op. So this one, as you can see, we only had 3 people attack. We actually had one of our guys was in Vegas and we didn't know, and the other one had some stuff going on with his family and he wasn't able to attack in time. So we did really badly, but I'll still show you, what we were able to accomplish, and it'll be more maybe of a what not to do probably. But let's see, so I've got a tank, grenadier, and I've got a bunch of single target stuff right here, so I threw down some critters to distract, and then right when the last critter was being targeted, I dropped a shock, which is AoE, and it shocked all these buildings while my tanks get into position. They were a little out of position due to the flare. If you watch the last video, grenadiers move a little faster, or actually quite a bit faster than tanks. So when you send a flare, you gotta be careful to make sure that your grenadiers aren't too out of position. Oop, that was zoom in. I meant to zoom out. So there's a lot of gunboat energy to be had here, and my grenadiers should tank out most of these mines, which is one of the reasons I decided to bring the grenadiers. They'll also just help kill, since there's just so many buildings here. Their splash damage is gonna do really well against all these clustered buildings, and as you can see, it's still a little slow going, but they're not single target like these tanks are, so they'll manage to kill this whole cluster in the time it would take the tanks to kill probably half of it. And then in the meantime, you can see over here, all I've got as like opposing turrets that are actually firing are these mortars. They're doing inconsequential damage to the tanks in the front, and my medics are all just healing it up immediately. And then over here, it looks like I'm a little worried about this cluster of rocket launchers, so I have focused that down a little bit, and I'm going to take out as many of those as I can before I get in range. And if you watch over here a little bit, you can see what I was talking about. I'm going to speed this up even though it's just going, but these are all blowing up because of the grenades from the grenadiers. There's almost no mines left after those grenadiers went to town on them. And another thing I'm going to make sure I do, you'll see here in a second, but I'm going to make sure to kill these 2 generators that are providing shield to this base. These shield generators are, I don't remember what the numbers are, but they're almost doubling the health on this base, so it's very important to take these out. What I'm waiting for is I want these rocket launchers to be targeting my main ensemble of troops so that I can put critters back here, and the critters won't die to these rockets. I wanted to make sure these critters weren't getting targeted by rockets. As you can see, the critters are actually dying anyway, and that's because my grenadiers are throwing grenades that direction, and for some reason I didn't flare them properly, and it's my own fault. But yeah, if you watch, if a grenade hits a critter, it will kill that critter instantly. As far as things go, this was the biggest base, 118, and I did 90 of it. So I mean, if we had got all 5 attacks in, I feel like pretty confident. Oh, actually, it looks like we wouldn't. We weren't able to finish this base either, so we were down the river anyway. But let's see how he handled it. Tank medic straight. Okay, yeah, he just wanted the free gunboat energy. Then he flared to the right to avoid all these cannons. He's getting rid of these cannons here, and I'm going to assume some critters to get rid of these boom mines, because those are going to be a problem. Or these boom mines. Yeah, critters to get rid of those boom mines. So it looks like the reason he wasn't able to finish this is actually something I mentioned in my last battle. These generators, they provide so much health. It's absolutely absurd. And as you can see, for a solid 2 minutes, his tanks are just going to town. They're barely tickling this, and he notices it too. I had it zoomed in too much, so I don't know if you guys noticed this, but he had some critters. He dropped them here, and they just died instantly to all those mortars. But he should have had this no problem. This was a good attack. The only problem was underestimating these shield generators. They just provide, like I said before, an absurd amount of health to that core, and they can't go left alone. I mean, you have to kill them. You have to do something about them. So It doesn't look like he's going to do anything about them, but he did bring Zukas, which are a substantial amount more DPS than tanks can put out per second. So with the damage already done to it, it shouldn't be a problem. I'm pretty sure he'll just... And he's also going to clean up some extra gunboat energy. He might use that to kill the shields. I'm not really sure what his plan is here. I know he destroyed it because I saw that before I started this replay up. No, it's just the Zukas do enough damage that, as you can see, like, he just tore that thing apart once the Zukas focused in on it. Great. Well, that was our terrible op where we just... And I'm not blaming anyone, you know, everybody has a real life and we can't always play video games every single day. So that's the dream, of course, but, you know, you gotta do real life sometimes. So if you're watching this, Frankie, I hope you won some money in Vegas, and Bigfoot, I hope everything's going good with you and your family. And yeah, everybody else, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please like the video with that little like button right underneath. And if you want to see more of this stuff from me, you can subscribe, and there will be a whole bunch. I'm going to be putting these out all the time. I've got them scheduled to come out every couple days, as well as Heroes of the Storm and Diablo 3 videos. And then as soon as Overwatch is out and I'm in that beta, I'll be definitely putting out videos for Overwatch as well. So I don't know if anybody watching this is also into computer games, but those will be there. And I'm planning, I don't know what I'm going to do yet for it, but I really am liking the new Supercell game, Clash Royale. So I don't know if there's stuff you guys want to see. Like, I'm not really sure what to put up, if I should just do like, here's me attacking, or these are the decks I'm using, or here's the strategies I'm going for. But if anybody watching this likes that game or doesn't know anything about it and just want to see some tutorials of the basic concepts or anything like that, you know, drop me a line in the comments and I will get it done for you, because that game's a lot of fun. I don't know what content anybody wants, so I haven't bothered yet. And yeah, I'll leave you guys with that. So thanks again for watching and have a great day.